Sting. Sting, the White Dragon Slayer, is also a third generation Dragon Slayer. Lacrima inside of him, but not just that. He was trained by um, Weiss Logan, the White Dragon. And he uses holy White Dragon Slayer magic. You know, he was fighting against Natsu in the tournament. You know, with the help of Rogue, and he had help against with Rogue against Natsu. Natsu had his second origin unlocked, so then his attacks and powers went up tenfold. So he was able to defeat the Unison raid that Sting and Rogue had used. But then this is where things get interesting, because after he lost, Janemo was about to kill Lecter, and he was like, "You killed Lecter." He killed his guild master, Janema. One shot. He was his rage fueled his power, and Minerva saw that, and she knows how to manipulate too. So she was like, "Guess what? I ain't gonna give you your cat back until we won the tournament. That's the deal." And he was like, "No, you gotta give it back now." She's like, "No, you won't get your cat back until you defeated Natsu and everybody else in this tournament." So then he got on the run, and he started, he one-shot Bacchus, and then he, fought some other fodder characters. And then he was just waiting for Fairy Tail. Once he, got to a certain point, Fairy Tail, all 5 members had defeated other people from his guild and other guilds too. So they approached him, and he was like, "Well, I'll fight you guys one-on-one. One of you come to fight, I'll defeat you, and then another one, running a gauntlet on him." That's what he was thinking. And he could have done that, actually, because they were gassed. They had fought against, powerful opponents themselves, but they were all standing there ready to fight. So then he was like, he just conceded. He was like, "Man, this is ridiculous." And then he looked up at the scoreboard, and he remembered Godjill's words, and he was like, "1 point's not nothing to scoff at, kid. It's the difference between winning and losing." And, Fairy Tail ended up winning by 1 point. And he was like, "Damn, you know." Sting, was, running around, taking on the other people, but, he's one of the, third generation Dragon Slayers. They just ain't like the other ones, Godjill and Natsu and even Loxus, you know. Sting, his strength's 88. Speed, 88. 89 for his durability, and an 88 for his endurance. 85 for his intelligence, and 88 for his experience. 89 for his close skills, and 80 or 91 for his range skills. 90 for his recoup, and then a 92 for his hacks. So overall power score is 88.8. Be cool on the corner.